Gas, aka Toka 2. You know I had to drop a track with my boy. Yeah, video rapping boys. I'm the hardest young nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, BruceGas put no fights on the tape. Calling that boxing since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fake. Hey, Bruce, like Muhammad Ali. Shut up, BruceGas. One day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. We gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. Take a hit out the Toka 2. Slipping hella shots. Feel like Tyson with the people. Little Glock on my side, but it hit just like the crew. Shut up, man. Chat real shit. That's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the panel. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sample. Bruce pass me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Ayy, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Feel like BruceGas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you can never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this a fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed. Yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.
BruceGas, boxing, jazz, and more. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. I hope that music's not too loud in the background there, man. We started off my brother 150 with the theme song. Shout out to 150. I don't want to get that too loud, but I kind of want to keep that in the background. That's Jesse Davis. Jesse Davis on the alto sax. Spike Wilner on the piano. Peter Washington on the bass. And Joe Farnsworth on the drums. That's live from Smalls Jazz Club in Greenwich Village, New York, man. Always a pleasure to listen to some top-notch jazz in the background. Speaking of top-notch, man, being the day of Joe Joyce and Zhilei Zhang, I think I'm going to pull out a little top-notch bud for this occasion. Fire up that Toka 2. Oh, yeah, that's put in there nicely. This says OB on it. OB, I think that stands for orange bud. Been in there for a little bit. But in these airtight pill bottles, no light, no oxygen. These are nice and fresh. This baby is very spongy. Very, very, very nice little nugget that I have here that I will indulge in for this afternoon of boxing. It's already started. So who are we looking at right now? I think this is the bout before the co-main event. It's Pierce O'Leary against Kane Gardner. It's a 10-round junior welterweight bout. I'm looking at Pierce's record: 12-0 with 7 knockouts. 25-year-older, switch hitter. And we'll see how exciting this fight is. Let me shout out who came in here because I appreciate you cats coming in here, man. And last night, thanks to my buddy Skywalker, he called me up and he said, man, he goes, let's do a co-broadcast, which is a cool thing that the StreamYard has on there now. And we did the Bare Knuckles Fighting Championship 50 out of Denver, Colorado. Very, very. Oh, gotta stretch out a little bit and get this light. There we go, man. Usually doing the green dragon things. In fact, I am. I got a bunch of green dragon in me now, but do a few tokes on this. This is the first round, man. Pierce O'Leary, Kane Gardner. A junior middleweight, super lightweight, whatever you want to call it. But this is the first match that I'm broadcasting here. There was a bunch of prelims earlier. In fact, this one isn't even on in the United States. It doesn't come on for another hour. But we kick back. We'll watch these, man. Let me acknowledge everybody that came in here first of all. The first flip I've had on that in about a week. Look at how clean that is, too. My wife is really cool. We have his and her toka, too. She has hers in the kitchen. She keeps them nice and clean. You can taste that citrusy flavor in the orange bud, the terpenes, or whatever the hell they call them, man. Very pungent, kind of earthy aftertaste, but very, very resonating, very, very rich and resonating. Definitely a pleasurable smoke. I'm gonna do a couple more. Watching these preliminaries, waiting for the actually the co-main event, Anthony Yarde against Ricky Summers. I don't know who Ricky Summers is. But the fight we all want to see. We all want to see Joe Joyce and Zhilei Zhang. You know, the last fight 5 months ago, Zhilei Zhang just smashed Joe Joyce's eye. Just nailing him with that overhand left, that straight left. He's a southpaw. The right jab was keeping Joyce from setting up, and that straight left just opened his eye right up, man. Oh, nice body shot by O'Leary. God, he goes back into the ropes. It looks like we got a nice little undercard fight here. Last night, man, like me and Skywalker, we did that dual broadcast and Eddie from Coastal Boxing, he joined in there too. Hey, we got a troll out there, man. You know what to do with them. I haven't had a troll in here in a while. It's good to know that we're being let's see, how would we call that? Would that be patronizing us, trying to get some views on your site? But I appreciate that. And I'm sure my wrenches, who there are many of out there, will get you out of here. Who's the first one who got him? Skywalker, my brother. Thank you, my man. All right, let me see who's in here. Let me see who's in here. Let me go back to the beginning here, man. Martin Dunstan. Salute, yo. Thank you so much for coming by, man. I appreciate your comments every day on my community page. And my brother Joe. Shout out to Joe. Technique, how you doing, my man? The fucking electricity is gone in my place, Bruce. The battery is about to die. Oh, Joe, you got to get one of those solar. You got to get that solar freaking generator. Get off the grid, bro. Watch the Pearl, man. Like the home network of Europe. Much prettier ladies on there. But anyway, man, it seems like that's all they're doing is going solar in Europe, man. Sean Mangan, salute to you, my brother. Impala, thank you so much for coming by. Angel Diaz, man, always a pleasure to see you. Garcia, thank you, my brother. MMA fan, salute, man. MMA for fan. Coastal Boxing, man, salute to you, brother. Thank you for coming by. Man, that troll was really trying to get that ESPN.HUD.com, whatever it is, bro. Those sites are, you think the ones I go to are dangerous, man. That's the dark web right there, man. Skywalker, my brother, salute, man. Beastosaurus. Shout out. Peace, man. Thanks for coming by. We got some boxing coming up very shortly. In fact, we got some boxing happening right now. Like I said, Pierce O'Leary, Kane Gardner, junior welterweights or super lightweights, 340-pound division. Very hot division in boxing right now. Pierce O'Leary looks like he's in charge in this fight. Hope that music's not too loud in the background. Is it okay, Skywalker? Skywalker, I gotta thank you, man. Last night. Yeah, we got that. You called it, bro. You said that build it and they will come, and they came, man. Skywalker suggested we go live to show the bare knuckle championship fight, and dude, I never had that many people come to one of my chats before. I picked up 125 or so subs. I think it was 125, maybe 150. And then I ended up with, oh man, there was about 700 people who viewed the show. I erased it. I didn't want to get, it was copywritten and everything. I didn't want to get any kind of trouble. I probably should have left it. I really liked it. Hey, Bones, what's happening, my brother? Pierce O'Leary's in charge. He's standing in the center of the ring, shooting out that left-handed jab. He's got Gardner in the corner. He's pumping that jab. He's got a very, very nice piston-like jab. Not letting Gardner set up, not letting him have any time to think. He just keeps peppering him with that jab. Gardner's keeping his elbows in, keeping his hands up. Yeah, we had a blast, man. The place was jumping. Like I said, I picked up a bunch of new subs. I made it over 1,000 subs. In fact, I got a notice today from YouTube telling me it was my second year anniversary, and it was nice, man. Get up to that first 1,000 under your belt. Who knows how many more we'll have, if any more at all. But it was fun. It was a good buzz. It was good conversation. We had a ton of people in and out, and I'm hearing about it today everywhere I go. Man, what a dynamite show you guys had last night. That was killer stuff, and it really was. I had a blast doing it. And shout out to my man Skywalker. We'll see if we can get another one going pretty soon. Wink, wink. We don't wanna blow our cover here, man. Here we go in this undercard bout. We're starting the third round in this 10-round undercard. The next fight will be the co-main, the Anthony Yarde and the Ricky Summers fight. O'Leary's starting to open up a little bit. Nice left hook. Good quick hands. He's shooting that jab out, drops a right hand, shoots a left hook. Very impressive with that jab, hooking off the jab. Just got him with the overhand right. And landing all the punches. Gardner isn't landing too much. He's just keeping his hands up, trying to survive. It's all O'Leary. Gus, salute, man. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. O'Leary looks like a very educated fighter. Good defense, slipping his head. He's not getting caught with any of those counter punches. Moving forward behind that stiff jab. He's snapping his punches too. He's not leaving them hanging out there. Getting some timing and leverage in the right hand. Gardner's standing there, being the opponent. trying not to get hit. He's not throwing too much in return. He's trying to stay out of the corner. Just threw a left hook. Listening to Jesse Davis in the background. Peter Washington on bass, doing some walking with that stand-up bass. Boxing, jazz, and weed, they go together. Hey, Just Frank, man, shout out to you, bro. Peace. Gardner threw a few more punches in that round. Probably his best round of the fight. Still, he still didn't win the round. I think they're taking us to taking us back to the dressing room. Yeah, I know that trainer. I can't think of his name. Man, I'm bad with names. I'll tell you. The older you get, the worse it gets. You know, something that would roll right off the top of the head. Yeah, Joy definitely got his eye messed up last time, and looking at it, it doesn't look like it's 100% healed. Is that music too loud, Frank? I want to make sure it doesn't drown out the talking part of the show. I still like to keep it going there. There we go. A little bit low. Maybe that'll. There we go. Watching this fight, Pierce O'Leary has got him. Oh, he's got him against the ropes. He throws the right hand. He gets him with the left. Good punch by Gardner. O'Leary's going back downstairs. Oh, just playing a beautiful right hand. He's got Gardner doing a little backward dance. Gardner's going into the ropes. Gardner's shaking his head, saying he didn't get hurt. O'Leary's coming on, throws a couple of hooks to the body, goes upstairs with a hook. Gardner's shaking his head. No, you didn't hurt me. That's what you do when you get hit with a punch. Oh, nice body work by O'Leary. Gardner's trying to come back with a little bit of offense. O'Leary, good head movement, good footwork. Just dodged a bullet right there with some nice defense. He's not getting hit. He's got a very good defensive plan going here. Pierce O'Leary moving forward behind that jab. Gardner's trying to dance to the outside. O'Leary's settling down a little bit more, and his punches just landed a nice combination with uppercuts. Oh, beautiful left hook by O'Leary. O'Leary back with a combination. He's got Gardner on his heels. Gardner keeping those hands up. He knows the importance of protecting that chin. You got that, man. I like that. The speakeasy vibes. Bud File, salute. How you doing, bro? Man, I'll tell you, this O'Leary's got some amazing defense. Gardner just threw a combination. Amazing head movement. I was thinking about the eye is a big issue. You know, I'll tell you, and look at the size of that head on Zhilei Zhang. That big bald head, man. You know, I should talk, but his looks like a weapon. It's almost like a kind of a freaky, like a ramrod. Can you imagine a headbutt to that eye? They're going to be in close. Those guys are going to be doing some hugging. You see the size of the weight on them, man. They're both close to 300 pounds, both over 280 pounds. This is some large human beings fighting tonight. Hey, 86, how you doing, Josh? Good to see you, brother. Thank you for stopping by, man. I'm going to do some commentary on the fight card that's going on right now, man. I think we're in Wembley. A rematch, man. It's awful fast. 5 months. I didn't think we'd see it this fast. I thought they would stretch it out a little more. I thought Joyce might go out and get some confidence builders. I thought Zhilei Zhang was going to be fighting in China. But hey, man, boxing is boxing. They're doing the rematch in England. And a lot of people have a lot of dissenting views on this. It's a pretty 50-50 fight. Definitely should be a good one, man. I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to it. I love heavyweight boxing. I'm starting to get excited about it. Good thing I got this Toka too. It's keeping me under check here. And this undercard, this is a nice little fight here, man. Pierce O'Leary, keep your eye on him. You still got to get by. Kane Gardner. He just got hit with a good counterpunch, but he doesn't seem to be fazed by it. Shakes it off, comes back with his own combination. Gardner's trying to drop a left hook, but O'Leary is moving too much, bobbing and weaving, not slowing down when he does. That's when the counter punches come in there. O'Leary's punches have more authority on them. It's almost like they're doing the I'll nail you, then you nail me kind of a thing. And O'Leary's coming out on top, just got a nice uppercut on the inside. Staying on both of these guys are trying to stay on their front feet here, and something's got to give. O'Leary just landed a nice right hand. Put Gardner on the back foot. Now Gardner's got O'Leary on the ropes. They're exchanging combinations. This is a very interesting fight. Beautiful body punch by O'Leary. Went right downstairs with that left hook. Looks like he's looking to drop another one there too. Oh, upstairs with a combination. Uppercuts inside, overhand right. Gardner's taking these shots well. I got to give him credit. He's hanging in there. He didn't come here to lose. And O'Leary's got an unblemished record. I didn't see the record of Gardner. But the matchmaker in this fight did a good job. Bones, what's up, bro? You got the MMA, bro. UFC. That's just not my thing, bro. If there's no boxing on, I'll watch MMA, but I'm boxing, man. I don't know. I love it too much. Between rounds over here, what are we in the fifth round? I'm not quite sure. IBA. Okay, I've heard Lennon Castillo. Is that from that's from England too, isn't it? I think I saw another fight card there this afternoon. Now we got the Hutchins and the Zapata fight coming on tonight. That's from Florida. I mean, it's nasty out here today too. I got a northeast wind coming. It's been raining since I got up. Monaco. They're on the European time. They're at center ring. O'Leary is starting to time his punches now. Gardner might have slowed down a bit. You can't count him out though. He's still pumping his jab. O'Leary comes back with 3 jabs and an overhand right, another jab. Beautiful uppercut, dances out of harm's way. A lot of action in this fight. I'll tell you, the 140 pounders got to take notice of this Pierce O'Leary. Europe's got some decent 140 pounders. You know, Josh Taylor, I don't know if he'll be fighting at 140. And that Jack Catterall, he's still in the game. Didn't he just won a fight recently? He was kind of a contested split decision kind of a fight. But this is boxing, man. This is why they say don't let it go to the judge's hands. Marvin Hagler, the man sitting over my shoulder, he said after the Vito Interfermo fight, he said these will be my judges from now on. And that held true until the decision of the bitter end and until the close disputed loss to Sugar Ray Leonard. But Hagler knew you can't trust those judges. You can't leave it in the hands of the judges. Okay, man. Oh, the end is near. O'Leary is coming in hard, man. Overhand rights. He's got Gardner on his bicycle. He's trying to corner him. Gardner's on the move. Gardner doesn't want to get hit anymore with these punches. O'Leary is trying to cut the ring off. Gardner is backpedaling. He's moving side to side. He's trying to stay out of harm's way. O'Leary with a nice right cross. Beautiful uppercut, left uppercut on the outside. Coming inside with a jab. He's trying to finish off. Gardner right now. Oh, beautiful right hand to the body. Left hook upstairs. Got him against the corner at the end of the round, man. Very one-sided round. We'll see if Gardner comes out for this next round. I think he will. It might be the last of it. O'Leary's got a cut above his eye. We're showing some replays of the punches by O'Leary in slow motion. That left hook put him on Clear Street. The overhand right. Left hook high on top of the head. The kind that really disorients you. Really kind of black out those features. And that was probably the most one-sided round we've seen for O'Leary yet. Okay, now we'll start what round are we starting? Fill me in on it. Round 7. Four more rounds in this 10 round junior welterweight or super middleweight, super lightweight. I'm sorry. So the different people give it different names, but don't let me confuse it. Hey, JC, my brother, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out. Peace for coming by, man. It's heavyweight boxing day today, man. Joe Joyce and Zhilei Zhang, the rematch. An eye for an eye, they're calling this one, man. And we know how important those eyes are, man. I had some eye surgery about a year ago, man. I had cataracts. They took them out. They put a fucking lens in there. I have 20/20 vision for the first time in my life. I had to wear glasses in the 4th grade, man. So, you know, believe me, I know how valuable vision is. We don't want to see any of them get hurt. We want to see a good fight. May the best man win. I think it's going to be Zhilei Zhang. You never know. This is boxing. Both of these guys are monsters. These are probably the two of the largest heavyweights that step in the ring. That maybe for a heavyweight championship fight in history. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what the records say about it. But both of them are in the 280s, and that is huge. That is big. I mean, Joe Joyce, he at the weigh-in, he looked a little soft in the midsection. Zhilei Zhang always looks soft in the midsection. I hope there's not a lot of hugging, a lot of dancing going on. I hope they move those fists. I know Joe Joyce is going to try to keep Zhilei Zhang into the later rounds. They say he gets winded after the 5th round. Problem is he's going to have to use some head movement and avoid that straight left hand to the right eye. Zhilei Zhang, man, you saw how cocky he was at the face-off yesterday. He's pointing to the eye. He's doing this, and he's being real cocky. There's absolutely some personal scores to settle here. I gotta give Gardner some credit. He came out and he landed some shots in this round, looking better in this round than he did in the last round. And that's the end of round 7. Another round for O'Leary. And they're showing Zhilei Zhang in the dressing room. Doesn't even have his hands wrapped yet, so it's going to be a while. That fight won't start till, I'd say, at least an hour from now. Maybe longer. We got the Anthony Yarde, Ricky Summers, light heavyweight. We have to see something happen in that light heavyweight division too. Kevin Knight, salute my brother. You know, he's got that Cuban coach, Ishmael Salas, one of the greatest coaches in boxing right now. So he must take that into some kind of consideration. He must understand that speed and conditioning are the key for Joe Joyce, but he's never had a problem with conditioning. That's the thing about Joe Joyce. He's always at that one speed when the bell rings, and when the bell rings for the 10th, he's got an amazing knockout record. I mean, this is going to be a good fight, man. The stomach juices are churning. We're getting ready for this one. This has got that feel of a good old time heavyweight scrap. The weed's kicking in nicely. Thank everybody that came in here, man. Please hit the like button. Yesterday I went over 1,000 subs, man. It's a milestone for me, and I thank you everybody that came in here and helped me get to that milestone, man. I don't know what happens after this, man. Maybe you get to have super chats in here. I'll get to buy some cigarette money, you know. But anyway, I appreciate you helping me get to that point. Last night, like I said, Skywalker and myself did a joint co-broadcast, the bare knuckle, and the thing went viral. And here we go, man. O'Leary's coming in like Joe Frazier. He's throwing those body shots. He's weaving and bobbing. Gardner's staying on the outside, keeping his hands up. He's still pumping that jab. And look at, man, O'Leary's being real cocky now, putting his hands down, hands by his side. He wants Gardner to open up. He wants to get this thing over with, and it's real hard when you got some guy that doesn't want to dance with you. It's real hard to get on that dance floor. He's trying to split that guard with the uppercut and the jabs. Gardner's still moving his hands, still landing punches. O'Leary better keep those hands up. Gardner doesn't have the sting on his punches. O'Leary's got that snap on his punches. Mortal Men Box UK, bro. Salute. We'll see, man. It's coming right up, and I'm getting ready to watch it, man. You know, I love the way YouTube is really big on. Oh, he'll beat the fuck out of him. No fucking way. That's right. They don't even have to fight. That's going to be a one-way massacre. Oh, he'll beat him easy. The only way we see it is when they do it. And today, I got to give Zhilei Zhang a lot of credit. He's been fighting all the competition he can get. He fought Virchevek, Franklin. He's absolutely an active heavyweight by today's standards. Joe Joyce should have fought a lot more. I was watching Joe Joyce yesterday talking about the rumor was that Tyson Fury invited him to come up to the camp and spar with him. Joe Joyce said he wanted to charge me. He didn't say the figure, but it was a crazy amount of money. He's like, it was ridiculous. He wanted to rip me off to come and spar with him. But we'll see what kind of improvement Joe Joyce has made. We'll see if Zhilei Zhang is still going to have that magnet on the end of his left hand, and Joyce is going to have that piece of iron on his jaw. And I'm looking forward to it. We're getting down to the wire. Thank you, everybody that's coming in here to watch it with me. Please hit the like button, hit the share button, and especially hit the subscribe button. Hitting on some good weed, listening to some good jazz, and watching some good boxing. What could be better? Well, maybe one or two things. The sun is still up. It's nasty out there, too. Maybe when this fight's over, I'll turn my camera on and give you a look at the bay out there. O'Leary's looking at that body right now. And he realizes Gardner's got those hands up so high that he's not going to hit him in the jaw. He's going to go to the body and those hands down. Ripping that body with hooks. Gardner doesn't like that. He comes around, throws a few jabs. Another shot, another body shot. Now Gardner's starting to throw some body shots. He doesn't like how it feels. He says, "Oh yeah, let's see if you like the feeling of these shots to the body." Big shout out to the UK, bro. You know, this is like old time boxing. Wide World of Sports used to be on a Saturday afternoon. You could plan your Saturday night on it. Now, I mean, not only do you have to, there's some people have to take out a second mortgage to see a fight, but you have to stay up until 2 o'clock before the fight's over. And it just isn't the same. You know, people say, "Oh, have a bunch of people at the house and have everybody chip in." Dude, you think I want a bunch of drunks at my house after midnight watching fights? When, in fact, I couldn't find a half dozen fight fans who would stay out at that time, my age anyway. Who, you know, from the old days, boxing it ain't the same, but this is kind of bringing a little bit of it back. Bone freaked out. Can't make it together. Yeah, that's going to be it's all going to be settled in a short amount of time. They're doing a little hugging right now. It's one thing we haven't seen in this fight. We haven't seen any hugging, any grabbing. It's been all action from the outside. I was going to go down and do a little surveying this morning down the corner where the cats hang out by the waterfront. See if anybody was watching this fight today, if anybody even knew who Joe Joyce or Zhilei Zhang was, for that matter. And I didn't get to go out today because it was raining it's been raining all day since I got up this morning. And not only that, my phone is telling me that I got too much memory and I have to delete some photos so I can take more. I deleted them all and it's still telling me that it's filled up. So I got to go see somebody who knows how to clean out a phone for me on Monday. Because I like making these shorts. I made a bunch of them last week. I got a lot of hits with them. They're just a lot of fun to make. Today would have been a fun one. Rocky Marciano and Jersey Joe Walcott, their first fight, that famous right hand in the 13th round. Everybody who knows boxing knows that punch. This is a one-sided fight. Unofficially, they have after the 9th round, they have 89-82 for O'Leary, giving only one round to Gardner. I think we mentioned that. That was after the round that he was getting hammered in earlier in the fight, maybe the 5th round. Hey, Detroit, BC, bro. Salute to you, man. Thank you so much for coming by. Salute to you too, Matador. O'Leary's still pumping that jab out. Incomplete control. I think he just wants to coast to the win. It doesn't look like he wants to. Take any chances being this close to the end of the fight. And my stream just froze up on me. Let me get another one here. I'll get it back on again. This is a very cool jazz tune, the standard Love for Sale. The Chet Baker tune. I don't know if Chet wrote it, but Chet did a great version of it. But it's a classic, bro. I got my stream back going on again without losing a beat. I mean, I'll tell you, this streaming this fight is being very friendly with me today. We're in the 10th round, almost at the 2-minute mark, 2-minute and 10-second mark. So maybe I'm behind a little bit. I don't know, man, but it's all new to me, man, and I'm digging on it over here. I appreciate you cats for stopping in, man. Stop by for a good time or a long time or however long you want, man. I appreciate the views, man. I appreciate you coming in here. I appreciate you getting me up to 1,000 views, man. We're down to the last minute of action in this. It's been a one-sided, but it's been kind of an exciting junior welterweight bout. 9-year-old me reading boxing books at school. Marciano punches printed in my head from the photo in that book. Oh yeah, man, totally. That's one of the most famous on the wall of the Hall of Fame. I should pop it on my wall, man. Fight's ending with a little bit of action here. O'Leary's making sure he's still staying in charge. He's not letting Gardner do any offensive. And when he does, he's making paper. Gardner just got an overhand right in there. Gardner knows this fight's almost over. Gardner's saying, "Come on now they're both fucking acting like this, like it's a throwdown. Fight's over. They're hugging each other. Absolutely one-sided victory for Pierce O'Leary. It was an entertaining fight. On a Saturday afternoon. Absolutely, Sean. Thumbs up on the fight. Good action. So we're going to see the co-main event next because it's we got to remember we're 5 o'clock over here, but we're 10 o'clock over there. And they're showing the highlights. And they're showing some punches that Gardner been in there. You couldn't really pay attention to when the fight was going on. Damn, they're making it look like Gardner had mounted an offense here. But he's smiling. He put his work in. I have to change that bong. We get the official decision. Waiting for the decision. I mean, you know it's a unanimous, one-sided decision, but the will definitely stop, and we're waiting for the official decision. Technique, man, salute.
Let's get the official result. The Gardner is Thomas Strike.
I'm going to say that was a 92-98 score.
Senior and Victor Walkley are in agreement. Both scores the same. 99-92.
99-92. Two judges, one had it 100 to 90. So this was a shutout. But we definitely want to give a heads up to Pierce O'Leary. That was a shutout. Another one under his belt. I think we're going to be seeing things from Pierce O'Leary. Hey, Frank, no problem, brother. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it, man. I don't even know what I'm going to have tonight. I had some eggs this morning. What I have every day, really, man. 4 scrambled eggs, some hash browns, and an English muffin. A big glass of water. I had a little fruit bar, one of those freaking, I don't even know what they're called, but they're only about 100 calorie. Little appetite breaker. But anyway, it's almost time for something later on here too. But this boxing keep me going. They're showing Zhilei Zhang getting his hands wrapped. Looks like they're stacking that tape on there. Stack and snack. They were showing. We were watching the bare knuckle championships last night, and the thing about those cats is, they can wrap the hands, but no wrapping an inch above the wrap's got to stop an inch below the knuckle. It's like it says it is, bare knuckle. These guys, if you punch without a glove on using the wrap tapes, what do you have? Damn. Oh my God. 15 yards of gauze on each fist. That's a lot of tape. But that wasn't a bad way to start the fight. Like I said earlier, this card's not coming on ESPN2 until 5. 10 minutes of 5 right now. Like, let me take a quick look outside. See what this gloomy day looks like. Yeah, I think I can probably bring that up and show you cats. This is what it looks like out my window right now. Pretty windy out there too. You see those waves smashing against the outside of the house. Well, actually, there's a little bit of a ramp down there. But you get some big waves out there, and they smash against the side of the house, man. It looks like I live on a boat. Move to another camera. See if I can get another. Get the open water. See what the open water looks like out there. This is usually prime sailing time. There's usually boats going by there. Not today. I think I will. There's a squirrel out there. My wife feeds them peanuts. See if I can show you. See if I can get the little sucker coming in the door. Oh, we missed him. But you can see the wind's blowing off there. See those trees? Those bushes on the side blowing around. You got a nice breeze coming off the water. You wouldn't want to go for a walk down there. But anyway, man, that's what's going on in the backyard. Warren, how you doing, brother? While we're between fights, it's a good time to go change my pool water. Get some fresh bong water in here. Some people, they wait till these things turn into a biological hazard before they change them. I'll be right back. Bear with me. Okay, back again. Who do we have? Who's fighting here now? Moses Atuma. This isn't the Anthony Yarde fight. Let's see what's going on here. There you go. Somebody just put a link in there. Somebody blast that pain in the ass out of here. Put him on, block him if you can. Moses Atuma and Amy Bouchard. I guess this wasn't even on the Oh yeah, this is a 6-round heavyweight fight. Yeah, this is just to fill in some time. So I guess they're starting the card at 5. This is something to, I guess, only we have the pleasure of watching this one. Let me see if it. Yeah, I'll drop one in there, and I'm gonna only leave it in there for a few seconds because I don't want to get tagged by freaking YouTube for leaving it in there. So I'll leave that in there for a minute or two. That's what I'm watching it on right now. It's coming in really good. Johnny boy, how you doing, bro? JD, salute, man. Oh, look at that! Already first round knockout. This was not a long fight at all, bro. I didn't even get a chance to get into it. And got Martin Atuma. I don't even know which one it was, but it's awful fast, awful sus. The matchmaker wasn't paying attention when he made this one. And that was a quick one, man. That didn't last long at all. I'm sure the Anthony Yarde fight's coming on. Frankie Warren is telling him you did really, really well. Big fights will be coming your way. And we're back to it. Oh, a total beatdown. Moses Atuma went to work, no problem. And that's it, a first round knockout. That's just to kill time. I saw that fight on the bottom of the card. I thought that was on before we even came on to watch it. But apparently, that's apparently that was live just to kill some time. You know, it's tough. You get knocked out and you got to still stand there. And you know the referee's not going to raise your hand. He's holding your hand down. And you got to stand there while the other dude gets his hand raised. I mean, it's class. It's the sport. I've seen other fighters who don't do it. But he's happy he made his payday. Didn't catch any serious beating. It's a light, man. Whatever it means. Andre, how you doing, brother? Carl Frampton doing announcing at ringside. But man, you know, Joe Joyce has got to improve in this fight. If he comes in same old Joe Joyce, he's just going to get jabbed to death. And Joe Joyce is going to kill a jab. He's got a hammer jab. You know, and what I mean by a hammer jab, you know, a hammer bang bang. His jab comes out like that. It comes out like a bang bang bang. And when it's on, it's strong. Look what he did to Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker. And he doesn't have a gas tank that runs low either. So we may see we have to see Joe Joyce taken into deep waters, and we have to see Joe Joyce improve that defense and that head movement a little. I don't see how he can do it in 5 months. He's always been a one-dimensional fighter, but you know, limited opposition. A guy that's been around for a long time, and he hasn't been in tough fights, and that's the problem with, especially with heavyweights today, man. They just don't mix it up with each other. Heavyweight boxing is not what it once was. That's the glory division. The heavyweight champ of the world that's a name everybody knows. Everybody knows who the heavyweight champ. I don't care if you're the a nun in the convent. You're gonna know who. Like when Mike Tyson was maybe the last. Everybody knew who Mike Tyson was. But aside from that, heavyweights have to make a lot of noise. They have to fight often, frequently, and they have to win. And Joe Joyce has done neither of that lately. So we don't know what his career is going to be like, man. He's coming in at over 280 pounds. It's going to be interesting. You know, this is why I love boxing. Hey, JD, salute, bro. Thanks for coming by, man. Interviewing Moses Atuma. He's probably saying who he wants to fight next. Would be a good matchup for him. Somebody like Johnny Rice. Damn, this guy. He's not. He keeps coming in here. Maybe the thumbnail that I had is bringing him in here. Definitely. Yeah, hide user so he doesn't come back. Electrojet, how we doing, man? And you see, I ain't hit everybody. I found out because somebody told me, like I think it was Techniques. He told me that he was hidden. I said, I didn't hit you, man. So I went into my block list, and everybody who was blocked in there. And there were a few, and I don't even remember blocking half of them. But I unblocked everybody, even the people that hate me. You're all unblocked. We just put the Zhang versus Joyce live free. We put him in Blocksville. That way we'll keep him off here. Pain in the ass, man. What's up with you, Jet? How's that new living quarters of yours? You moving to that new place yet, bro? Mortal man. We'll make sure nobody throws you in detention over here. We'll add you as a moderator, bro. You've been here for enough to where I know that you belong here. Almost ready. You know, there's nothing like making that move. You know, when you want to do it. Me, I'm settled for life. Moving right now scares me, man. The only place I'm gonna move to is maybe a recreational vehicle, man. If I was moving something on wheels to an RV, a home on wheels, you know, something to travel in. Aside from that, man, I got a nice shack here. I was talking to Chad today about that, man. I talked to him earlier on the phone, and you know, we were speaking about his living conditions after that fire. You know, he's still trying to get right on that, and we were just talking about how important it is just to have a home. You know, have somewhere that you're not going to get evicted from. You're not going to get thrown out of. You know, you got a roof over your head. It's warm. You got food in the house. So I'm blessed in that department. Cursed in a lot of departments, but I have nice digs. Damn, I got this music down low, but I don't want to have it that low. What I have to do is, there we go. Get these guys playing again. Jesse Davis. Jesse on the alto sax. Spike Wilner on the piano. Peter Washington on that bass, and on the drums, that's Joe Farnsworth out of Washington, D.C., man. This is new age jazz. This is the classic stuff played by the avant-garde musicians of today. I'm starting to get to know these new players like I know the old players, you know, from the classics, the stuff that I listen to, the Miles Davises, you know, the Charlie Parkers. Like those guys, they're all dead. Like the boxers that I grew up watching, those guys are either dead or the ones I know, they're not living too long. Anyway, man, aside from that, jazz, boxing, and weed. It's all happening right now, man. I thank everybody that's coming in here and enjoying it with me. Andre, that hammer jab needs to land. Absolutely. Last time every time he'd set up the throw, he'd get caught. He'd miss it by inches. Zhilei Zhang didn't get hit. Hey, Mr. Doc, bro. Shout out to my old friend, Mr. Doc. Yeah, let's take a look at that poll. I almost forgot about that. Thank you so much for reminding me. Let's see here, man. Let's see what the 56 votes. Hey, that's cool, man. I appreciate that. 44% for Joe Joyce, 56% for Zhilei Zhang. And Doc, if you meant to vote for Zhang, we can adjust that by a point or two. So, I mean, we almost got a 50-50 fight here. You know, we'll keep that up a little bit longer. We absolutely almost have a 50-50 fight here. Now that I got a little break in the action, I can do what must be done over here, man. Thank you, cats, for coming in. Make sure the people that come in here have their adventures. I know it means nothing, but for some people it means everything. It's kind of a sign of respect. Just a sign of gratitude. What else can I give you? Can't send you my green dragon tincture. Technique will make sure you're wrenched up over there. I think that's about it. Anybody that doesn't have one that comes in here on a regular basis, just let me know. And I give them out like don't want to say like what. I'm not stingy with them. Here we go. Joe Joyce is showing Joe Joyce getting those hands. No, they're showing Zhilei Zhang back getting his hands up. This couldn't be live. This has got to be from maybe it is live. I don't know, man. Zhilei's a big dude, man. He's got a very, very weird shaped face. Big. Kind of like almost like a turtle, you know? Almost like a turtleneck. Big head. The neck's a little smaller. No hair on his head, kind of, you know? Kind of like me, but he's got the big bucks and the big pooch. I got the big bills. This is gonna be an interesting fight. This is redemption. I like the way they say an eye for an eye, and they show them both with the red dot in their eye. Here's Anthony Yarde. This is the co-main event. Anthony's got those freaking pigtails in there, man. Crazy looking stuff. You can get away with it, especially if he wins this fight decisively. You're bad, you can get away with anything. And you ain't going to see Pigeon walking down the street like that unless he's in one of his dresses. But, white guy ain't going to get away with that either, man. You got to be a brother. I always see that security guard. Somebody looks just like him. The bald-headed guy with the beard. And he's bigger than Anthony Yarde. He's a big dude. He's 6'5". Yarde coming, making his way through the ropes. This Ricky Summers, don't know who he is. Let's see. Let's take a quick scan and see if we can find anything about him here. Okay, let's see. 19-3, 6 knockouts, 1 draw. He's a light heavy. He's ranked number 64th in the world. He's the 8th best in the United Kingdom. I'm looking to see, he got beat by Andre Sterling. I don't see any big Frank Buglioni, somebody whose name jumps out. He is a seasoned veteran, never been knocked out. So we'll see what he's got. We'll see what's going to happening here. He's last minute replacement, so he's not even, his name isn't even in highlights for the fight with Anthony Yarde and Box Rec. Right now, Mr. Doc, I'm rocking out something called Orange Bud, OB. Pretty good stuff. I think I'll do a blast of my Green Dragon before this fight starts. Anthony Yarde's 32 years old, 6 feet, 25-0. That hairdo, though, man, I'll tell you. Frankie Warren's got some money invested in him. Unbelievable, Doc. These guys they're so inactive. They age rapidly, but they keep their bodies in different shapes. You know, I noticed that the other day, man. See, these guys have a lot of muscle on them. I had this thing in my community page. You go check it out. It's got Joe Walcott and Sugar Ray Robinson, Jake LaMotta, Ike Williams, Willie Pep. Great Hall of Fame fighters, every one of them, but they don't have the muscle tone that these guys have today. They didn't do that iron work. It was different. They would look more like Ricky Summers does than Anthony Yarde. No, I don't know what it is, but you line up 6 of the top fighters today and 6 of the top fighters from the 1940s, and man, what a difference in physiques, the way they developed. Anthony Yarde, he's keeping that left hand near his right hand near his chin, shooting that left jab out. Ricky Summers not doing much, just keeping his hand out, almost like a almost extended. Tries to drop a right hand in there. Anthony Yarde shooting the jab in, throws a right hand. Ricky Summers doesn't want to engage right now. He's keeping his distance. Anthony Yarde looks like he wants to let Ricky know what's going on. Anthony Yarde dropping some big bombs, getting warned by the referee for holding and hitting, pushing him down and hitting him. Anthony Yarde looks like he's got attitude in here. There you go, Doc. Totally different way of training. Totally different body. JC, my brother, how we doing, man? I got Zhang again too, my bro. But that's why we're here watching this fight, and it's an amazing discrepancy if you look at the poll I put up there. And here we go. Little action picking up a little bit. Anthony Yarde's moving forward. Summers is moving back. Gold gloves and silver gloves. I thought Joyce was going to win the first fight. But see, these guys fight so infrequently, you don't really get to really see their weaknesses and their strengths as often as I'd like to. So my judgments aren't as I don't make them as much as I used to, because I don't have that much experience on a lot of the fighters that I see now. But we did get to see a lot of Zhilei Zhang and a lot of Joyce, and I thought Joyce was going to beat him. I just thought the stamina was going to be too much. I thought Zhang would tire out, but man, he just busted that eye up. And was it a fluke? Will it be repeat, or will it be revenge? They're showing an ad for the new Exorcist movie that's soon to be released, October 6th. I've been looking for the Willie Pep movie. It's called The Featherweight. It was just released at the Sundown Film Festival, or one of the big film festivals at the beginning of September. But I haven't found it online, man. And, I go to all the pirate sites, though. Like the George Foreman movie, I caught that the day after it came out in the theaters. So these sites are pretty good, but I haven't seen The Featherweight. I'm dying to see it. It was a theatrical release. Here we go, the start of the second round. 10-round light heavyweight fight. Anthony Yarde looks like he's trying to cut the ring off, doing more stalking, punching at a downward angle. Ricky Summers looks like he's backing up, trying to survive. Doesn't want to get caught in the ropes. When he hits the ropes, he'll move side to side. Yarde wants to pin him against the ropes and unload. Tangle up, Yarde's pushing him. Even when Summers gets him against the ropes, Summers doesn't want to engage. Summers is covering up. Yarde digs to the body. Nice right hand by Yarde. Summers is jabbing. Yarde once again gets him against the ropes, goes to work in the body. Nice uppercut, snaps the head back. Summers is backing up, going that jab. You can see why he hasn't been knocked out. He's got a hell of a chin. Yarde with a nice chopping right to the body. Summers holds on. Summers just tried a haymaker. Just tried another one. grazed Yarde with it. Didn't do any damage. Yarde's just straightening out. He put him down. Yeah, I think this could be the first time that Summers has been knocked out. I don't know if he's even going to get up. That's it. Nope, he doesn't even make the count. And he's trying to say, oh. We've seen it before. That guy, salute my brother. How you doing, man? I guess we're going to see the main event sooner than later, which is a beautiful thing over here, man. Easy night's work for Anthony Yarde. A stay busy fight. The thing is, we don't want to see him wait for another 6 months for another fight. Did he actually work up a sweat in this fight? I mean, you know, take a fight in 3 months. Get right back in the gym. You know, we want to see him fight some of the top lightweight competition, light heavyweight competition, and we know who that is, man. We got the two baddest that are on a collision course that seems like it's never going to meet, and the Turbiev and Bivol. Anthony Yarde would fit nicely in there. Let me see something. Yeah, he didn't last too well with Turbiev. Well, we don't really have all that much in the light heavyweight division. Light heavyweights are pretty skimp right now. Marcus, salute. Thank you for coming by. Getting ready for the main event here. We still have the other cats at ringside, Summers and Anthony Yarde, and Summers has to stand there after getting knocked out in the first round, just like the last fight we saw. It's almost good to have these fights that aren't really very meaningful and not competitive. Get them over with quick. Get this main event on. And Anthony Yarde doing his little dance in the ring. He's on the winning track. The light heavyweights aren't what they once were, man. And I used to love the light heavyweight division. Dude, there was like one of my favorite all-time fighters, Matthew Saad Mohammed. He was the WBC light heavyweight champ for quite a few years. That's 7, 8 title defenses, man. He was Matthew Saad Mohammed in these memorable fights. Hall of Fame fighter. And then Eddie Mustafa Mohammed, Mike Rossman, Michael Spinks, Victor Galindez, Angel Quayle. There were so many great light heavyweights back in the day. And before that, Bob Foster, Dick Tiger. I mean, it's a great division. It was a lot of fun, Marcus, you know? It was a fun evening, and it was a close fight. The styles meshed well together. The Juggernaut, he pulled it out. The consensus was that he had won a close fight, but it was well worth it, and it was a lot of fun watching it. You know, there wasn't any real boxing like I watch on there, so we went to see bare knuckles fighting, and it was a lot of fun. I'll definitely be watching it again. Those guys are very determined. They need some more training in boxing, but it's hard to do that with no gloves on. It's hard to block punches with your fists, and it's a whole different sport. 2-minute rounds. The championships should probably be more than that. If I'm honest, this guy Yarde is the Portuguese fighter I've watched. Could be, bro. The main event was won by the Juggernaut. He retained his title. I can't even remember the other guy's name right now. It'll come to my head in a few, but I can't remember either one of their names. Oh, absolutely, man. It definitely needs to clean up the fight. And you know, those two are on top, and they're pretty much they're not letting us have a undisputed champion. There's really nobody that's on their level, and this is the fight. Heavyweights, it's the same thing. We want to see Fury and Usyk, but unfortunately, we don't get to see what we should see. What boxing needs to happen. We get to see what guys with white suits on, bean counters tell us these are the fights that are going to make more sense and make more money. Demographics are right. The exposure's there. Their brands are popping. I mean, it's not my boxing world. I'm an alien. I'm along for the ride. Let's pull out some of this other strand here. This is the orange sherbet. It's funny, the guy had orange bud and orange sherbet. Pull out a little bit of the orange sherbet. Keep that in a good smell. Keep that in an airtight medicine bottle too. These things, they hold about a quarter ounce. Pack it in there. It stays nice and fresh. I bag it too, but it's I got the Seal meal, and I've bagged some nice buds in that, and they last for up to a while. But after like 6-7 months, they dry out. And I mean, I like the weed that sticks to you like glue. Like, see how this is sticking to my thumb? That's resin. That means the stuff is fresh. Put my finger on that, and it just sticks to my finger. This is the potency. This is the stuff that gets you. And while I sit here getting ready for the main event, Frank Warren is speaking with Anthony Yarde right now, and the announcement is probably saying the fights that he wants. He probably wants Bivol. He probably wants Joe Smith. He's probably naming names. We'll see what happens. Sofani Wama just won the lightweight WBA Intercontinental belt easily. Thank you for the scoop, my brother. Don't know who he is, but those Intercontinental interim. This is an interim title, and they're talking like it's like, I want my Joe Joyce. I want my belt. I don't feel right without my belt. I'm like, dude, you're an interim. You didn't get to go for the brass ring. Isn't that what an interim is? You're supposed to be the next in line. I mean, I think originally it was supposedly if the fighter was down and couldn't fight, the interim fighter would step in as a full champion. But they're swapping leather right now. They're warming up. Zhilei Zhang is on the pads. I don't know what Joe Joyce is doing, but they're getting ready to come in the ring. Zhilei Zhang has got the black gloves with the gold features on there. They're calling it Friday Night Live on TNT Sports. I don't know what TNT Sports is, but I'm streaming it on. I don't even know the site that I'm streaming it on, but it's coming in perfect. It only stopped on me once. I haven't had a lag or a what do they call it? What do they call it when they lag out on you? But it hasn't happened over here yet, man. We're getting ready for the main event. And some cat was saying the other day, one of my friends too, I don't even want to mention his name. You know, no creator should call a fight if they don't buy the fight. Anybody who streams a fight, they shouldn't be calling it. I'm like, why not, man? This is the internet, bro. There ain't no rules on here, bro. I can't afford to buy no fights. I can't even afford to get no cable to have ESPN too. I got no dish or anything like that. I just have the internet. BT Sports. Okay, bro. What's it called again, man? I got that guy and I got that one guy in here. That's pretty cool. You're not the same guy, are you? I think you're both regulars in here. I know you are. I know that guy. I haven't seen him in a while. I think he's back. He's been on a little hiatus, but he's back again. And that one guy, Bones, man, he's always around. I see him in Witherspoon's channel. I see him over here. I don't know if I catch you over at Mad Chad's crazy channel. That's going to be the nuttiest thing. He's been on a two-week live, and you hear the nastiest of arguments. You hear some of the greatest boxing knowledge. You hear some of the most bullshit fucking 2-year-old stuff going on. I mean, it's like all over the place, all over the spectrum. Very, very entertaining. I always make it a habit to stop by there when I come online to see what's going on. Do I stay there? Sometimes yes, sometimes no, but always check it out, man. So it's nuts. And anybody that has something to say that you want to come on, you want to come online, just go click a link over there. You know, everybody's welcome. Matt Chad don't block anybody over there. I'm only kidding, buddy. I don't even know how to make another account up. You know, I got blocked. I got blocked in Fannon's channel, man, years ago. Fannon, whatever he's called. But anyway, man, Fannon blocked me, or somebody in there blocked me, and you know, I go to channels and he has Blood Boxing in there. Blood's my brother. Blood's my friend, and he does a thing with Blood on Sunday mornings. And so Blood said, "I'll go over and check it out, man. Maybe you want to jump on." But anyway, I went there and I said, I went and used my wife's computer. And I made her name Marilyn Gas. So I said, Fanon, unblock BruceGas. And he comes on and he says, Marilyn Gas says, who's BruceGas? He knows who BruceGas is. But he says, he'd only be blocked if he said stupid things. And he says to Blood, you know who he is? And Blood says, oh yeah, man, BruceGas is a cool guy. He ain't got to say nothing stupid. And a couple of people in the chat said, unblock BruceGas, and he says, click the link and then drop your link in the private chat. Drop your home page. It's weird how he did it, but he could unblock me that way. Hey, my brother Nick M's Classic Boxing channel, man. One of my favorite channels on YouTube, bro. Anybody that wants to get educated on boxing, see some classic matches that you probably have never seen, you probably never even knew took place, go to Nick M's Classic Boxing channel, bro. Absolutely. I'm on YouTube all day long, and I always check out Nick's. He puts out bizarre fights that Davey Boy Green fights, Harry Coetzee, just an amazing collection of fights. I don't know where he gets them, bro, but man, it's always a pleasure. No pleasure to have you in here, my brother. Peace to you, man. Are you up for this fight tonight or what? What's your opinion on this, Nick M? Oh, and they're advertising Fury and Nagano in another month, a little over a month. It's really funky what boxing has come to today. Heavyweight boxing. El Pinche, salute, man. 4th round Zhang knockout. Nobody knocks Joe Joyce out, though. That's the thing, my brother. I didn't think he got hurt in the last fight with Zhang. That I stopped him. That's a ballsy call, bro. Oh, but it's going to be interesting, man. It's countdown now. They're showing Joyce leaving the arena with that eye, and I watched him yesterday in the face-off. That eye does not look like it's 100% healed. It still looks like it's got maybe a little nerve damage in there. I mean, dude, I'm sure mine does too, but I'm not in the ring exchanging punches with a freaking 285-pound Chinese giant. And Joe Joyce Zhilei Zhang is making is making a mockery of that eye. He says he's going to go for the other one. I mean, he's this is kind of personal. This is an interesting fight. This is a grudge fight. 5 months after the fact, what could Joe Joyce have done? Joe Joyce championship. I don't know how many. He had well over 100 amateur fights. He's only had under 20 fights as a pro. Major knockout percentage, but he hasn't been active. And has he improved? Has he improved his style in 5 months? Ishmael Salas, that amazing trainer from Cuba, does amazing things with amateur boxers. He's showing Joe Joyce how to use a little bit of that crab defense, or that Philly shell, as some like to call it. I don't know if it's a money grab by Joe Joyce if he's going out, because both of these guys are real close to 40, which isn't, today people say, 40, that's not old by today's standards. The proper nutrition, they don't have the wear and tear on their bodies that fighters of yesteryear had. He does not have that chisel look of the old Joe Joyce. He's definitely got an extra layer of fat on it, a little dad bone. And the older you get, the harder it is to lose that weight. That's why with Tyson Fury going up and down, you get away with that stuff in your 20s. You get into your 30s, into your late 30s, it takes a real toll on the body. Zhilei Zhang is a couple of inches taller than Joe Joyce. Weighs a few pounds heavier, but these are huge. I don't know if this is if this is going to set a record for the biggest heavyweight. Two heavyweights who fought each other for a championship. I don't know if Tyson Fury and the big fucking Ukrainian man, the two brothers, the Klitschko's. I don't know if his fight with Klitschko, if he was bigger, but Joyce 280 and Zhang in the 280s. That's huge, man. Bones, I hate that, watching multiple fights at once. I do it when necessary, but right now, man, it's not that necessary. I'm not going to die if I don't see the other fights. Where some fights I feel like I am, but I'm concentrating on this one, a heavyweight fight. I mean, right now we got some downtime. If I was doing nothing but we're doing a live right now, so we don't want to be going back and forth, and sometimes the streams will buffer out in the middle of them. They're showing the first fight right now, highlights of it, showing Zhilei Zhang, man. He's really, really dropping that straight left hand. Couldn't miss with that left hand. The jab was more like just a little pit-pat thing, but that left hand knocking Joe Joyce back on his heels, totally disorienting that face. Let's see if it's going to be the same here, or if it'll be a little different. That's it, man. Zhilei Zhang just came into his own, came out on the right end of a big fight for him, and Joe Joyce, it's back to the drawing board. He's been schooled. Here he goes back for revenge. Repeat or revenge. Remember that card Don King had years ago? I think it was called Repeat or Revenge. He had Frankie Randall and Julio Cesar Chavez rematch. Terry Norris and Simon Brown rematch. There were a couple more on there too, man. Would have been a Jesse James Leha. I don't know. It was a while ago, but Don King did it. It was all rematches. Gerald McClellan and Julian Jackson. So rematches are big in boxing. That's my point, man. Rematches rematches are the backbone in boxing. I don't think they should be in a contract where you sign a contract and you automatically get a rematch. I think they should be awarded on merit and popularity of the fight. Because, I mean, dude, does anybody in here want to see Errol Spence and Bud Crawford rematch really in December? Come on. If you do, then I think you need to go over to Nick M's Classic Boxing channel and get educated on some of the great rematches that we've seen throughout history and the reason why they were rematches were deemed necessary. Go watch Sugar Ray Robinson and Jake LaMotta. Go watch Ali's fantastic trilogies with Ken Norton and with Joe Frazier. These are the rematches that we wanted to see. Even my buddy Marlon Starling. And it's funny, dude. I was on the phone last week. My friend Trick Nolte calls me up and he says, "Hey, you doing anything?" He says, "Hang on a second. He's got a 3-way call going with Marlon Starling and with Donald Curry." What? I'm listening to history. We talked for about an hour, and it was great talking to those guys. Two classic warriors. They had two great fights. They talked about their fights, and they were still going at it back and forth, man. It was funny. I was laughing. I was crying. It was great stuff, man. It was, we're working on maybe getting them together to do a podcast. So we'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens. But these guys are retired, and they're they can't ever be forgotten. And that's one of my jobs, is make sure they're not forgotten. So we try to keep those memories alive, and sites like my brother Nick M, man, where you can go there and you can see these fights. My prediction, man, I predict pain. I think Zhilei Zhang is going to take him out possibly the 5th or 6th round, but it's going to have to be from facial damage again. I don't think that eye is healed up. I think if he keeps getting nailed with that straight left, it'll distort that face again. And I could be wrong too. He could just drop that hammer jab on him and do the same thing that was done to him last time. Well, it's going to be interesting, man. We're getting ready right now, man. The ring announcers are doing their thing. I'll do another hit. Get ready for this heavyweight fight to start. Now, and the thing is, man, Errol Spence has always fought at 147. Bud Crawford just became the undisputed 147-pound champion. He should defend that champion. That's what an undisputed champion does. He cleans out the division and defends against all opposition. I think if Errol doesn't want to fight at 147, I think he should move up. Maybe the money just won't let him. But I don't know how they're going to sell the fight, bro. I don't know who's going to buy the fight. I'm not going to say I am, so I don't buy any of them. But even the hardcores, you're going to have a tough time selling the fight to these cats. Some of these guys will buy anything. I don't know why or what or here or when. I was always from the school of, if you get it for free, why buy it? I mean, I donate to boxing, believe me. I'm not even going to mention how I donate to boxing. But we all have to donate to boxing, and I don't think that includes buying pay-per-views either. And Joe Joyce getting ready to make that walk, the Juggernaut. Got a funky-looking orange and white robe on. This is for the WBO Interim Heavyweight Championship of the world. Joe Joyce bouncing around. What was the, what did he weigh in at? Was it 285? Zhilei Zhang making his ring walk. Looking very solemn. Joe Joyce waving out to the crowd. Getting ready for the start of this action. They still have to get in the ring. I don't know if they're going to go through the national anthems, if they already did that already, man. Let me see who's texting me over here. Yeah, man, it was pretty cool. In fact, I'm doing a live right now. I'll talk to you later, my brother. Doing a live right now. That was my buddy Brian Robinson. He's the events coordinator, the Legion of the Circle of Legends. That's with Tim Witherspoon's in that, and Marlon Starling and Vinny Paz, and I ran the Blade Barkley. And, you know, I told him he keeps telling me to do the shorts, and I just started doing them because he wants me to get up and do. He's a very, very caring guy, and real nice guy. He was at my house last year. Came down with his kid. He was digging clams in front of my house. I went to Pennsylvania with Mad Chad earlier in the year. No, that was last year, man. We got to plan another one for this year. We went to see the Circle of Legends. We met all the champs. In fact, I got the picture right above my head there. Marlon Starling autograph for me. And, but anyway, shout out to the Circle of Legends. If you're not sub to the Tim Witherspoon's YouTube channel, sub over there. Always good stuff. Last night he had Junior Poison Jones on there. He had 52 blocks. Burley, light Burley, a defensive master in the martial arts, and they do a little hookup thing on there together, and very cool stuff. And shout out to my brother Tim Witherspoon over there, man. We're getting ready for the start of this fight. Just enough time for me to do another toke on this nice clean toke of 209. Steve Gray. I think we always have a problem with Steve Gray, that referee, man. Steve Gray is a premature stopper. I wonder if Steve Gray's got his money on in this fight. It's already got controversy in it. Zhilei Zhang's people at ringside. I guess they are going to do the national anthem. They're very cool drum solo. That's Joey Farnsworth out of Washington, D.C. He's got his own band. You see him playing live at Smalls Jazz Club. Great channel too, man. Absolutely something. Smalls Jazz Club. They do live jazz almost every night of the week. I dig it all the time. I'm getting my chops back up again. I'm learning who's new in the game now. Keep the jazz education going. I mean, they'll play a Charlie Parker song, a Miles Davis song, put a new twist on it, and it becomes brand new all over again. Zhilei Zhang, 25-1, 25-1 and 20 knockouts, 40 years old, 6'6". 20 stone, 7 pounds. What the hell's 20 stone, 7 pounds? I could never figure that out, man. Southpaw, trained by Sean George. Sean George is a popular trainer. We see Sean George out a lot now. He's the current WBO interim heavyweight champion. Love for sale. Here we go. We're getting ready to get this fight started. The referee's got him both at center ring, giving his instructions. Steve Gray telling him he's going to mention the belt line. Both of their trunks are right at the belly button. And here we go for the start of the fight. 14 pounds is 1 stone. Okay, Martin. I don't know if I'm going to ever get that calculation down quick in my head. And I'm not bad with math too, bro. I used to be a wheeler and dealer on the streets. I had to be quick with the numbers. 14 stones is a pound. So you get those the super lightweights there. They're right at the 10 stone mark. That's easy to remember. There we go. They're both at the center of the ring. Zhilei Zhang throws that straight left. They're both exchanging jabs. Zhilei Zhang with the right jab. Joe Joyce with the left jab. They're both respecting each other's power. I don't know if they're downloading each other right now or not, but they're just kind of bouncing their jabs off each other. They watch their feet too. When a righty fights a lefty, the feet get tangled. They're always trying to get their foot on the outside of their opponent's lead foot. You see it get tangled up a lot. The opponent's trying to make sure they don't get their foot in that position. Zhilei Zhang just dropped that left hand. Feeling the range. Joe Joyce is popping the jab. All feeling out punches so far. Zhilei Zhang is throwing the most aggressive straight left in the round, but we haven't really seen these guys open up yet. Still feeling each other out. In the center ring, left to the body by Zhilei Zhang. Joe Joyce keeps popping that jab, moving to his left. Tries to drop a right to the body. Yeah, boxing in center ring. Not what we expected to see in this fight. Joe Joyce is looks like he's trying looks like he's learning a little different style, being a little more a little quicker, trying to incorporate some speed. He doesn't look like old slow Joe. He's moving around that ring a little bit, but we'll see how long that lasts. That's the thing, man. You get these old dogs to try to teach them new tricks. I can't get either one of them, Martin. I'm an ounce, pound, inch kind of a guy, mile. I used to run the 5K every day. But they're still feeling out each other in the center of the ring. Not much action going on. End of the first round. See, that's the kind of round where who can you really give it to? Maybe Zhang, because he landed a couple of straight lefts. But a very close round. If anybody is keeping score, we'll do a toke between rounds here. Keep this bad boy going. Joe Joyce getting his instructions. The thing about Joyce is he's well conditioned. I don't know if that extra weight's going to be a hindrance to him. But these are some huge, huge individuals. Hey, GTS, how we doing, brother? John McSmith, salute to you, bro. And they're both in the center ring, getting a little more aggressive. Joe Joyce popping the jab. Zhilei Zhang tried that left to the body. Being a little conservative with his right hand jab. Joe Joyce is trying to pop his over them. Zhilei Zhang is trying to drop that left hand inside, man. Last fight he was starting it with regularity. He hasn't quite found the range yet. Just popped him with a nice one there. That's one thing Joe Joyce did not want to get used to pasting in this fight. It looks like he's just moving around in circles here. It looks like Zhilei Zhang should be able to time him with that left hand. Unless he starts showing a little bit better footwork. Zhilei Zhang, a little bit of movement in there. Oh, just nailed him with the left hand. Joe Joyce is not looking good. Doesn't look like he's made any adjustments, any noticeable adjustments. Zhilei Zhang is dropping the heavy leather in there already. Joe Joyce is trying to move forward. Zhilei Zhang covers up. Joe Joyce doesn't have the ability to split those gloves right now. Joyce is keeping, Zhilei Zhang is keeping that high guard when he comes inside. Joe Joyce doesn't have the pop in that jab that he had. Just getting tangled up a little bit. Nobody went off their feet. Both exchanging jabs once again in the center ring. Zhilei Zhang tries a big left hand, just misses. Zhilei Zhang with a combination. Another left hand, another combination. Hits him with a straight right hand. Zhilei Zhang has got the questions. Joe Joyce doesn't have the answers. And Joe Joyce going back to his stool. Showing a little bit of the replay. Boom. Big left hand square on the jaw. Oh, they're showing it again. They're showing him again now. Different array of punches. Zhilei Zhang, he's punching in combination. If he misses with a 3-puncher, he extends it to a 5-puncher. So he's landing a couple of shots on the way out. Yes, it is, Mr. Doc. I can see it, bro. Iceman, salute to you, my brother. Peace and thanks for coming by, man. Just kicking back, smoking on the Toka 2, watching some heavyweight boxing, and thankful for all you cats that came in here and got me up to 1,000 subs, man. That was big, bro. I appreciate that. And I'm digging on that right now. Watching a very entertaining heavyweight fight for the WBO interim champion. Iceman, who's winning this fight? Any of you guys out there, tell me what you think, man. Zhang's right hook. Mr. Doc's a very observant, very astute student of this game. Joyce is trying to land downstairs, but no snap on it. We're in the third round of 12 rounds. Wembley, England. Zhilei Zhang, maybe he just thought he was going to have an easy time. Come right back in his opponent's backyard. They're both exchanging jabs in the center ring. Oh, see, Zhilei Zhang, when he lands one, he'll come back with a 1-2, where Joe Joyce is just trying to land that one punch, which he's not landing. He just dropped Joe Joyce got a right hand on the jaw. Didn't do anything to Zhilei Zhang. Zhilei Zhang covers up, comes in. Joe Joyce is moving his hands a little more now. Oh, just got nailed with a jab. Joyce is trying to be more aggressive in this round, but Zhilei Zhang is standing right up and coming forward, sending Joe Joyce back on his back foot. Oh, just nailed him with that straight left, hitting him with a combination. He just does not have the defense when Zhilei Zhang gets the when he's got a target and he's got the timing, he's bouncing that big left hand off of Joe Joyce's head. And sooner or later, I think it's going to cut that eye up again. Mick Smith, didn't this sax player Jesse Davis, didn't he play with the Stones? I think he might have. No, he's a studio musician. He's played with some rock and rollers, some classic rock and rollers. Whoa, Joe Joyce is down face first. Whoa, the fight's over. The fight is over. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Joe Joyce didn't, Steve Gray stopped it. Joe Joyce got up. Was that the 5th round? Did El Pinche call that one or what? Incredible. I didn't think it was going to happen like that. I think that's the first time Joe Joyce has been off his feet as a pro. Incredible fight. Yeah. I thought it was going to go into the later rounds. I thought he was going to get more or less stopped on cuts, but I mean, Zhilei Zhang, once again, he's just proved that his finesse and his size and his power at 40 years old. Where does he go from here, man? I don't know where Joyce goes from here, Mr. Doc. I mean, that was quick, that was sudden, definitive. Could he have even gotten up in time? I don't know, man. And Steve Gray took one look into his eye and said, "Hey, I got my money bet on Zhilei Zhang. This fight's over." But man, this dramatic. I was just doing a toke during it, man. So I can say I was doing a hit on the toke too. As a knockout punch was delivered, we'll see it in slow motion. I'm sure it was that straight left hand. You know, sad day at Wimbledon today. But Zhilei Zhang makes some noise now. You think Tyson Fury will fight him? I think he will. If the negotiations don't go well with Usyk, this is a hot commodity right here, man. He just did what nobody thought he would do: knock him out, out. Was it a TKO or a KO? I think it was a TKO. We're going to see the end of it, I'm sure. We're going to see it again. I'm going to see it again. I can't show it again. I tried that before. They think knocked me right off. But I try to do a reasonably good commentary and, you know, keep you abreast of the situation. And Zhilei Zhang is walking around right now with the Chinese flag, the Taiwanese flag, and he's the arena was emptied out fast, man. They headed to the door. They had a full house a little earlier. It looked like a full house anyway. Oh, it was a freaking right hand. It was a fucking. Let's watch that again. It was the left bang, fucking right hook counter punch. First he throws the left, and then he comes around with the right hook. Wow. Wow. Caught Joe Joyce coming in. Didn't see the punch. That was it. Steve Gray waves it off. Wow. Man, you know, your heart has to go out to Joe Joyce. He's been nothing but a classy guy all throughout his career. I just wish he had taken more advantage of it. I think he let his prime time go by. He should have had more fights. I mean, there was the Otto Wallins, there was the Tyson Furies, of course, but there was also the Deontay Wilders. There was the freaking, I mean, all of them out there, the Luis Ortiz. Oh, he could have had all those fights. He should have had all those fights. I don't know if he could have, but oh, see, I can't. I could get it moving. Okay. Gotta watch what I play on here. And see, Joe Joyce doesn't come out and stand there with him holding his hand. Zhilei Zhang just stands out there. What do they call this? Let's see if I can bring it up here. And Joyce has never been off his feet as a professional. And wow, what's next for Zhilei Zhang? I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say Tyson Fury, man. Let Tyson Fury get that fiasco over with Nagano in Dubai or Saudi Arabia, wherever the hell they're having the fight, and let him defend the heavyweight championship of the world, which is only fitting for a heavyweight titleist to do. Usyk, we know you should fight Tyson Fury, but I don't know what's going on in the heavyweight division. The fight should have been made a year ago. I'm a bitter old man, bro. That's it, Remy. I got to that fucking number, man. You know, Skywalker, I owe it to him, bro. Remy been making those fucking nice thumbnails for me, the nice banners for my shows, bro. All you cats, bro. Appreciate it more than you know. Let's see what Zhilei Zhang has to say. You know what he's saying? Yatapaka. He's got an interpreter right there.
Like I said, before the fight, it's going to end sooner than the first fight. I did it. Joe, hell of a fighter, respect.
Saying her Joe's a hell of a fighter. But you know, who would ever thunk it? A right hook. He blasted him with that left hand the last fight. And this time, a freaking a left hook, a counter left hook, a check left hook, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'll have to watch it again, man. But it was a hell of an interesting afternoon of boxing. There's fights on in a little while, man. We're going to be watching the Richardson Hutchings fight, the Jose Zapata fight. I think Conor Benn is on the card. It's going to be let's see what let's see. I'm still talking to. I wish I knew Chinese, man. It'd be kind of cool walking in a restaurant and order a Peking duck in Peking, you know, in Mandarin. Who's next? That's what they don't ask these cats, you know. Back in the day, when they were walking down the when they were walking back to the dressing room to have their opponent's name on their lips, they know who was next. Who's next, bro? Who do you think is next?
I want to ask you a question. Do you want to see me shut Tyson Fury up?
Do you want to see me shut Tyson Fury up?
I'm sure we all love to see. Congratulations on a fantastic
win. Now that's my man. I'm a fan of Zhilei Zhang. You guys want me to see to shut Tyson Fury up? Yeah, we do, Zhilei Zhang. And he said it with an attitude on top of it, bro. Come on. In the enemy's backyard, man. And he's ready to he just challenged Tyson Fury. If Tyson Fury can turn that down, man, he is really a punk. You were called out by a man who went to your country, fought the #2 English boxer in the world. And he did it in devastating fashion. And he called you out by name. Bro, what are you gonna do? Laugh at him and say there's not enough money for the fight to be made, and you're a bum. You're not in my class, mate. I mean, this fight has to be made. And anyway, man, I've been here for 2 hours. I don't want to bore you too long. I'll probably end up going back to the tavern, see what's up over there. I appreciate you cats coming in here, man. Please hit my thumbs up button. Anybody who hasn't subbed to me, please do, man. I just hit 1,000 subs. I'll see what they do to me now that I got that. See if they give me an option to make a living on YouTube, man. Because, bro, all these other cats are out there. It's like I'm seeing these homeless cats walking the streets with their Obama phones on and saying, "Yeah, man, I get a super chat to go along with my SSI check and keep them super chats up, man." Hey, bro, this is the job, man. Mick Smith, my man. Peace to you, brother. Thank you for coming by, man. I'll see you cats around, man. Oh, tomorrow night, man, I got Rick Glazer and I got George Jakovic coming out with me at 10 o'clock, man. Between me, George, and Rick, you got over 100 years of boxing knowledge in there. And if you want to come and listen to some no bullshit boxing talk, tomorrow night's the night to do it, man. Peace out.